Greetings, everyone, and today I am starting a game that I have played a lot in my childhood, and this game is 12 years old. Jeez Louise. I am getting old. I was in grade school when this game first came out. Anyway, folks, this is The Magical Quest, starring Mickey Mouse. A nice little game for the Super Nintendo. And, yeah. Oh, yeah, we got plot. Mickey and his friends are playing catch in the park. Alright, we also have Donald, Goofy, and Pluto along for the ride. Here comes the pitch, Mickey! Okay, Mickey, will he catch it? Will he catch it? Will he catch it? And... no! And there goes Pluto, because dogs love balls. Watch out, Pluto! Stop! Don't worry, Mickey. I'll find Pluto for you. Worried? Who's worried? If Goofy said he'll find him, then Goofy will definitely... he'll probably... oh, Pluto! Here, Pluto! Where are you, pal? Alright. So, yeah, basically the plot of this game is that Mickey Mouse is going after his trusty companion Pluto because, well, Mickey is a dog lover. And trust me, folks, dog lovers are serious business. I cannot stress enough, they are serious, they love their dogs, they love their pets, and yeah, this game is pretty much a shout out to, well, hunting down and retrieving, well, his dog. Well, Mickey, that is, because he loves his dog. So, yeah. I do remember a couple of shorts of the Mickey Mouse cartoon that feature Mickey and Pluto and their relationship, especially that train short, if I recall, how Mickey was booted off the train because, well, he had his dog on board, and, I mean, as long as Mickey has his dog, there are no worries, right? Right? Huh? Huh? Anyway, here we are in our first level, Treetops, and it's basically to get players introduced to the mechanics of the game. I'll get more into that after we have this little cutscene right here in this little house. Hi, Mr. Wizard. Hiya! I'm looking for my dog, Pluto! Have you seen him?
Yes, your dog was captured by the evil ruler of this world, Emperor Pete. He will never give him back to you.
Oh, what a... ugh. Emperor Pete!
He will put an evil spell on Pluto, as he does all his prisoners. I warn you, his powerful magic has never been defeated. Do not attempt to rescue your dog. Save yourself.
No! Pluto's my pal! I won't give up! Can you tell me where I can find this Emperor Pete?
If you insist on going, follow the Emperor's statues. One after another, these will lead you to its castle.
Gosh, thanks! So long!
I will scatter magical boxes throughout the land. They will help you whenever you find trouble along your journey. Good luck, and beware the Emperor's magic.
Yeah, thank you, Wizard Guy. Magic blocks, huh? You know, if you were to somehow produce, you know, a giant magical key for Mickey, it would make his journey a lot easier. But that won't be for another 10 years when this game was released, so, yeah. Anyway, folks, let me explain the mechanics of this game. Since this was released on the Super Nintendo, I will speak as if you were playing this on the Super Nintendo. Basically, to jump, you have to hit the B button, and when you're near certain objects, like these yellow blocks right here, press the Y button, and then press it again to release the yellow blocks to grab and throw, or toss, or something. And you can toss these blocks at enemies or other objects to, well, kill and break them, respectively. And whenever you stun certain enemies, like the smaller bugs that are coming up, well, you can also pick them up and spin them around to get rid of them. So yeah, and you can also toss them against other enemies and stuff. So yeah, this game has a number of ways you can attack enemies. Now, you can attack enemies two ways, by chucking objects like these blocks at the enemy, or you can stomp on them, you know, basic platforming kind of things. Now, as you see here, there are two types of blocks. The yellow blocks here are, well, when you use them, they're gone for good. And these red blocks, well, these red blocks here, they infinitely respawn. So, when you see them, well, use them to your heart's content to knock out enemies and stuff. So, yeah. Now, these fruit that I have right here, well, oh, stupid bug thing. Ugh. And go away. I don't like you. Alright. As I was saying, these little fruit things that I'm picking up and use as a helicopter, they can be useful for you if you want to get into some upper areas. And if you just off-screen them for just a bit, they will come back because, well, getting up to the upper areas, especially in this level, is beneficial because you can get some goodies like coins, for example. Yes, there are coins in this game, and they do act as currency because there is an item shop in this game. And, yeah, I will show it off. I will show off one of its locations in this level, so, yeah. Alright, gotta be careful. Clouds disappear as you step on them, and there you go. More money for Mickey. Woohoo! Alright, work your way downward. Be careful because there are thorns in this level, and thankfully it's not the one-hit kill variety like in other games. You just hit a thorn and you get hurt. Ow. Now, of course, Mickey has a 3-heart life bar, and of course when all 3 hearts are, well, spent, Mickey dies. However, as you're about to find out, Mickey can extend his life meter by 1 heart if you know where to look. Like, take this place, for example. Booyah! When you see a giant heart, pick it up, and Mickey's life will extend permanently. Meaning, he can take 4 hits now instead of 3 to die, so, yeah. Alright. And there we go. Let's move on to the next section here, so yeah. Now, this game was made back in the day when Disney and Capcom were all buddy-buddy, you know? They had a deal in which Capcom would produce licensed games for Disney and stuff. I mean, I remember DuckTales, Chip 'n Dale's Rescue Rangers, I think Aladdin was part of that deal, and many other games. I mean, folks, if you can remember which games that Capcom made that were, that featured Disney property, please explain. I mean, obviously this game was popular enough to warrant a sequel, but, I mean, yeah. And yes, folks, I'm writing giant tomatoes because, well, I don't want to get Mickey hurt, you know, because of the thorned spikes right there. Yeah. And anyway, get on this 3rd tomato and make sure you ride all the way to the end. And if you time it just right, you can make it to this little gray platform around here so you can get to the treetops. Get it? Because the level's name is Treetops, and, yeah. And I believe these apples do nothing except increase your score. Anyway, if you manage to get up here to the top, you can get access to the shop. And at the moment, we cannot get anything because, well, well, we don't have the right items just yet. Now, what do I mean by this? I'll explain more after we face off against this mini-boss right here. This bat-looking whatchamacallit thingy right here. What the heck is this thing? Who cares? He's in the way of Mickey Mouse finding Pluto, and he has to die. Alright, so there are 2 ways to take out this little back guy right here. What we need to do is just stomp on his head enough times, or we can use his little mini minions that he produces out of his pocket, pants. I can't really tell what that sprite animation is. Let's see here. I think it looks like it came from his pants. So is this thing really a mommy, or... Okay, I don't want to think about it too much. I just want to get rid of this thing so that I can find Pluto. Ugh. And what can really mess you up during this little mini-boss fight, yep, it's a mini-boss if I haven't told you already, is these little creatures and the timing of this guy's hovering, you know? You think you might have gotten him, but instead you take touch damage and... yeah. And that takes care of this guy, and we can move on to save Pluto. from Emperor Pete. I think there are some Mickey Mouse shorts that feature Pete as a dog catcher and trying to get rid of Pluto because, well, he's an antagonist because he is a cat, and Mickey Mouse is a mouse. Derp. So it makes sense, I guess. Yeah. Yes, Mickey in the water. Mickey can survive for a bit in the water. However, his swimming controls are a bit limited as, let me demonstrate here. See? Looks like he's struggling. Looks like he's a beginner in swimming. At least it's better than Sonic the Hedgehog. He drowns after a little bit. Although, to be fair, I'm not in the water long enough as Mickey Mouse to know if he does drown in the water, so, yeah. Alright. Come on. And, yeah. Yeah, Mickey's backyard is a bit dangerous, we have all these little flora and fauna that are out to kill him. Because, well, all Mickey wants is to get his dog back and go home, and yeah, Mickey's world is a dangerous place. We have beavers here trying to lure Mickey into the water. We have starfish. If I were Mickey, I would just stay home. No, Mickey's not that kind of guy. He loves his dog. And come on, if you love something so much, you will go out and do what you can to, well, get that thing or person back. Yes. And as you just saw right there, if Mickey was holding a block in the water, well, he'll fall down and he'll drown. You have to let go of that block in order for Mickey to survive because, well, we don't want our hero to drown. That's stupid. Anyway, we are at the boss, folks, of this level, Treetops. And this boss is... Ooh, what is this? Ooh, what the... We have a giant snake, and it has a snout. Okay. Basically, what you have to do for this boss is, well, like the other enemies, you can either stomp on its head, or you can just chuck objects at it. In this case, either parts of his own body, or, well, these blocks around here. Now, as you chuck more and more of his parts off, well, he gets smaller and smaller. And eventually, when you knock enough of his parts off, he'll start hovering around and, well, trying to smash Mickey because, again, Mickey is out to get Pluto, and this thing is in the way. And, of course, when he's red, he's invulnerable, so you cannot stomp on him or hit him with an object, or else it'll be a waste, Alright, come on. And that's it for this guy, and... Was that a Pete ghost? What? It was possessed? Okay. So yeah, folks, that's it. We have finished our first level, Treetops. And yeah, folks, in the next part, we're actually going to get introduced to some new powers that can help Mickey throughout his journey. So, can't wait for that. And yeah, I'll see you in part 2. Bye now.